Excuse me,
Yes?
Excuse me, yes?
wonder if you could spare a few minutes to do a survey on transport.
I wonder if you could spare a few minutes to do a survey on transport.
It won't take long.
It won't take long.
No, that's fine.
No, that's fine.
Lovely. The survey is on behalf of the local council.
Lovely, the survey is on behalf of the local council.
They'd like to know about what transport you use
They like to know about what transport you use
and any suggestions for improvement.
and any suggestions for improvement.
Can I start by asking you how you travelled to town today?
Can I start by asking you how you traveled to town today?
Sure, I came on the bus.
Sure, I came on the bus.
Great. Now, can I get a few details about yourself?
Great. Now can I get a few details about yourself?
Okay.
What's your name?
Okay, what's your name?
It's Louisa
Is Louisa?
Yes.
Yes,
Hardy.
Hardy.
Can you spell that, please?
Can you spell that, please?
Yes, it's Hardie.
Yes, it's Hardie.
Great. Thanks. And can I have your address?
Great, thanks. And can I have your address?
It's 19 Whitestone Road.
It's 19 Whitestone Road.
Oh, right. I know that area. It's Bradfield, isn't it?
Alright, I know that area is Bradfield, isn't it?
That's right.
That's right.
Is the postcode GT7?
Is the postcode GT7?
It's actually GT8 2LC.
It's actually GT8 2LC.
Great. And could I ask what your job is?
Great. And could I ask you what your job is?
Are you a student?
Are you a student?
I've actually just finished my training.
I've actually just finished my training.
I'm a hairdresser.
I'm a hairdresser.
Oh, right. And one more question in this section.
Alright, and one more question in this section.
What is the reason for you coming into town today?
What is the reason for you coming into town today?
Actually, it's not for shopping today,
Actually, it's not for shopping today,
which would be my normal reason,
which would be my normal reason,
but to see the dentist.
but to see the dentist.
Right. Thanks.
Right, thanks.
Now, in this last section,
Now, in this last session,
I'd like you to give us some ideas about
I'd like you to give us some ideas about
the facilities and arrangements
the facilities and arrangements
in the city for getting to and from work.
in the city for getting to and from work.
Any suggestions you have for improvements?
Any suggestions you have for improvements?
Well, something I've thought about for some time
Well, something I've thought about for some times
is that when I do walk and
is that when I do work
I'm doing a later shift,
and I'm doing a later shift,
I think the lighting should be better.
I think the lighting should be better.
Yes, good point.
Yes.
And of course, I think it's a real shame they've been cutting down on the number of footpaths.
And of course, I think it's a real shame they've been cutting down on the number of footpaths.
They should have more of those.
They should have more of those.
Then people would walk more.
Yeah.
Then people would walk more.
Yes, right.
And I don't think there are enough trains.
And I don't think there are enough trains.
That's why I don't use them.
That's why I don't use them.
You have to wait so long.
You have to wait so long.
Thanks. And finally, I'd like to ask your opinion on cycling.
Thanks. And finally, I'd like to ask your opinion on cycling.
As you may know, there's a drive in the city to get more people to cycle to work.
As you may know, there's a drive in the city to get more people to cycle to work.
Right.
But we realise that there are things which the council
But we realize that there are things the culture,
but also employers might
but also employers
do to help encourage workers to cycle to work?
might do to help encourage workers to cycle to work.
Yeah. Well, I have thought about it.
Yeah, well, I have thought about it.
And where I work, there are no safe places to leave your bikes.
And where I work, there are no safe places to leave your bikes.
Okay.
And also, I'd have to cycle uphill.
Okay, and also I have to cycle uphill,
And on a hot day, I'd arrive at work pretty
and on hot day I arrive at work
sweaty. So
pretty sweaty, so
I think I'd need a shower somewhere at work.
I think I need a shower somewhere at work.
Right.
And I suppose the last thing is
And I suppose the last thing is that
that I wouldn't be all that confident about cycling on such busy roads.
I couldn't be all that confident about cycling on such busy roads.
I think I'd like to see you offering training for that.
I think I'd like to see you offering training for that.
I'd feel a lot better about starting if that was the case.
You know, I feel a lot better about starting if that was the case.
Well, that's very helpful.
Well, that's very helpful.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much for the time.
No problem. Bye.
No problem. Bye.